Law means one third grader in Green Country will most likely be repeating third grade. The school superintendent says it's not the right move. Fox 23 morning anchor Michelle Lynn investigates why the superintendent's hands are tied.
This is the first year Oklahoma students will be affected by the Reading Sufficiency Act.
I believe it'll make him feel like he's failed.
Jennifer Deckard's 8-year-old son Wyatt is in third grade, but he's reading on a first grade level. Because of mild dyslexia and a short-term memory issue, he qualified for an individualized education plan, or an IEP. Now, with special help in reading, he's doing very well.
But he's proficient in all of his other classes.
Yet chances are he'll be held back. At parent-teacher conferences, Jennifer found out that if Wyatt doesn't pass a test in April demonstrating he can read on a third grade level with no special help, he'll be held back.
I mean, is there any way that he will pass that test?
By the grace of God.
Everyone I've called about this, they don't really think that people took special needs students into consideration when they wrote the law.
Dr. Ken Holbrook is the superintendent for Inola Schools. He's already identified a number of problems with the new law.
They're not going to catch up. That's the definition of the disability.
He says Oklahoma's law is modeled after a law in Florida, but there's a big difference. He says that state pumped money into education years in advance to improve literacy.
They really gave money for tutoring, for extended day, for weekends, for all kinds of summer camps. Oklahoma just said, here's the law, third grade, we're going to fail you.
He says to follow federal law by looking at what's in the best interest of each student with an IEP, his staff will be forced to break this new state law.
What would be the consequence of breaking the state law?
Well, it could affect our accreditation. I feel like it was a centralization of control. And instead of schools and parents being able to make decisions, the state just said, this is the way it's going to be. And I will tell you, every time I call, I get different answers. And that's not just on that, it's on everything.
Dr. Holbrook says he doesn't think lawmakers will fully realize the consequences of the new law until next year, when fewer students are promoted on to fourth grade. Reporting in Inola, Michelle Lynn, Fox 23 News.
We want to know what